Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us learn the theorem 2.6 from chapter 2 triangles. In my previous videos, I've already completed the theorem 2.1 to 2.5, exercises 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3, examples 1 to 8. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or you can click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. In today's video, we will start with the section 2.5, that is areas of similar triangles from chapter 2 triangles. So we have already learned about two similar triangles, right? The ratio of their corresponding sides is equal. So in this section, we will be finding out the relationship between the ratio of their areas and the ratio of the corresponding sides. Since the area is measured in square units, the ratio of areas of the two triangle is given by square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Okay, so let us prove this by using a theorem, that is theorem 2.6. So the theorem 2.6 says the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So if we have two triangles such as ABC and PQR, then the proportion of the area of these two triangles will be equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So that is what we have to prove. Area of ABC by area of PQR will be equal to square of their proportional sides, that is AB square by PQ square, and that will be equal to BC square by QR square, and similarly CA square by PR square. So this is our theorem and this is what we have to prove. If you see here, the left hand side is we have to find the area of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So we already know area of a triangle is given by half into base into height. So if you observe these two triangles, base we already know, that is BC and QR. But what about the height or altitude? There is no altitude or height of these two triangles given. So for that we have to do a small construction and draw an altitude, that is AM perpendicular to BC and PN perpendicular to QR, so that we can calculate the area of these two triangles ABC and PQR. So we make a construction by drawing altitudes AM perpendicular to BC and PN perpendicular to QR. So now let us move to the proof. So what is given in our statement of this theorem? They have given us that the two triangles ABC and PQR are similar. Okay, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So from this, what can we derive? If the two triangles are similar, then the corresponding angles will be equal and the ratio of the corresponding sides will also be proportional, right? So let us write down, since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, we have angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and similarly angle C is equal to angle R, and the ratio of the corresponding sides will also be in equal proportion, that is AB by PQ will be equal to AC by PR, and that will be equal to BC by QR. Now coming to the what we have to prove. So let us first find out the area of triangle ABC and area of triangle PQR. Write down area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base is BC and height is AM. Let this be equation 1. Similarly, let us find out the area of PQR. Area of triangle PQR is equal to half into base is QR and height is PN. Let this be equation number 2. Now we have to find the proportion of area of ABC divided by area of PQR. So let us divide 1 by 2 and see what we are going to obtain. Area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equal to half BC into AM divided by half QR into PN. So this half and half will get cancelled and we will be just left with BC into AM divided by QR into PN. So let this be equation number 3. So now we have got the left hand side of what we have to prove, but in the right hand side we have got this ratio, that is BC by QR into AM by PN. Okay, so we have to change this AM by PM such that we get any of these sides. So for that, let us consider a triangle ABM and triangle PQN. Let us prove them to be similar so that we will get the sides AB by PQ as proportional. So write down in triangle ABM and triangle PQN. If you notice, these altitudes are making 90 degrees with the base, right? Similarly, in triangle PQR, it is making 90 degree with the base QR. So if we consider this as angle 1 and this as angle 2, then we can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So now we will write angle 1 is equal to angle 2, that is 90 degree angle by construct, right? And also if you observe, this angle B will be equal to angle Q, because already that we have written. Initially we took that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So we had this angle B is equal to angle Q. So write down angle B equal to angle Q, since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So now since two angles of these two triangles are equal, so we can write triangle ABM is similar to triangle PQN by applying angle-angle similarity criteria, right? So by angle-angle similarity criteria, we have triangle ABM is similar to triangle PQN. So now since these two triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides will be in equal proportions, right? So let us write down that now. So what will be the corresponding sides which will be proportion here? That is AB by PQ will be equal to BM by QN, and that will be equal to AM by PM. So let us write down, therefore AB by PQ is equal to BM by QN, and that is equal to AM by PM. So let this be equation 4. So now if you look at the in equation 3, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to BC by QR into AM by PN. So instead of AM by PN, we can substitute AB by PQ, because this is equal to AM by PN, right? Similarly, BC by QR can also be made equal to AB by PQ. This can be done from this proportion that we derive from the similar triangles, that is ABC and PQR, right? And write down, and also triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So therefore we get this proportion AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR, and that is equal to BC by QR. So let this be equation 5. If we substitute the values of 4 and 5 in equation 3, we are going to get AB by PQ the whole square. Okay, so write down from 3, 4 and 5. From 3, 4 and 5, we can write area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to, so instead of BC by QR, we are substituting this BC by QR equal to AB by PQ. Okay, write AB by PQ. Similarly, the value of AM by PN, here from equation 4, we are substituting as AB by PQ again. So into AB by PQ. So what did we get here? Equal to AB square divided by PQ square, right? So this is what we had to get here. It is area of ABC by area of PQR is equal to AB square by PQ square. And also if you observe here, AB by PQ is also equal to BC by QR, and also it is equal to CA by RP or AC by RP, right? So if AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR, then AB square by PQ square will also be equal to BC square by QR square. Similarly, it will be equal to CA square by RP square. So similarly, from equation 5, we can write area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR will be equal to AB square divided by PQ square, that is equal to BC square by QR square, and that is equal to CA square by RP square. So this is how we have proved this theorem. It is very easy and important theorem which is called as the area theorem. If you have any further doubts, do comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving example number 9 from chapter 2 triangles. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and CERT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 2 triangles shown on the screen. Thank you.